Hello, and welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie. Say it with me. You know it. And not today, devil. Just not this year. Anyone that knows me personally, and I've put it out there several times, I'm a lover of cookies. Oh, I love me some cookies. So there's this cookie called the fig bar. Back in the day, y'all know I don't mind telling my age. So back in the day, there was one called Fig Newton. And it was delicious. They have fig bars nowadays, now they've went all off into the flavors. They got the blueberry, the strawberry. But there was nothing like that Fig Newton bar. I mean, it was sweet. It had the little granules in it. And it was the best. The outside was all yummy and cakey. And where am I going with this? I'm talking about figs today and the fig tree. The fig tree was first mentioned in the Bible in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, somewhere along 7th verse. And we know, unfortunately, the leaves of the fig tree were used to cover up Adam and Eve when they had sinned against God. So there you have it. Bad rap from the start. Using the poor fig leaf trees to cover the shame, the shame, which we are still trying to live down. And only through the blood of Jesus can we live down the shame. So then we move on through the Bible to see if there's any place else where the fig tree can be found. Once again, Jesus is going into town. And he sees the fig tree. There's no figs on the fig tree. What good is a fruit tree if it doesn't have fruit on it? So immediately, Jesus speaks to the tree. No one shall ever eat a fruit from you. Sister Valerie's translation. Bam! The tree is cursed, dies from the roots up. We know most of the time a tree dies from the top down. No, when Jesus speaks, it's an automatic thing. The tree dies from the roots up. Once again, the fig tree then got a bad rap. But guess what? We don't want to be like the unbarren fig tree. Because if we don't stay connected to Jesus, we too shall be cut off and shall wither away. We shall die if we're not connected to the vine. But then there's always hope in Jesus and with Jesus. So we find Zacchaeus. Now we know it says that Zacchaeus climbed the sycamore tree. Well, in Israel, the sycamore tree is a fig tree. And guess what it represents? It represents rejuvenation and transformation. So we need to be like Zacchaeus. We need to climb our sycamore tree and become rejuvenated and transformed into light.